channel today. My name is Kerry Kennedy and I am a multi-genre author for those of you who are new to my channel and haven't come across me before. So the breaking news is that I have been working on my new story. It's a romance and it's a small town romance, and I am doing a title release, a cover release, which you will be able to see after all the chit chat here. So I'm really excited about this project because it's a love story. There is a love triangle involved. It's a small town romance, and it tells the story of a couple called Jordan and Ellie. And they're in their mid-20s, so they're about 26. And Ellie is her job really was being in IT as a developer. So everybody has come out of COVID, but I don't touch on COVID in the story because I think we're all a little bit fed up and we've done COVID to death pretty much, really. So this is post-COVID, and she has come to realise that she wants to go off and do something entirely different with her life. Jordan, however, would love to be going on travelling with Ellie, but he can't because they were going to be travelling together, but his father suffered a heart attack, which has left him running his father's business. He does have another brother called Elk, who is a member of a band, and he is busy trying to make a name for himself out in the music industry. So he isn't able to help Jordan out with the business. So now this young couple who have been dating, they have been together since they were 13 years of age, so it's like a really sweet, tender romance that has blossomed from when they were at school together. And the first moment that Jordan came into Ellie's class when he was a young lad and he moved to the new town of Bridgeton. So it goes a little bit over the history of how they met, but for 13 years this couple have been joined at the hip. They've never been separated. They've been on holidays together, they go to the movies together. I mean, obviously they have external friends, but now the day has come that Ellie has decided that, hold on, I'm 26, I know how our lives are going to go. We're going to get married, we're going to have children, and we're going to live this perfect little dream in this perfect house in this perfect cul-de-sac in Bridgeton, which is a really quaint, cute little town where everybody knows everybody, from your local butcher to your newsagents to your hairdresser and your beauty therapist. And Jordan is very reticent. He's excited for Ellie, but he is very reticent because, you know, he wanted to go on this travel with her and now he finds that he can't. And Ellie is obviously sad because she's never left Jordan behind at all. However, she does want to travel, and so she goes off to travel to Casablanca in Morocco. And the title of the book is Meet Me in Casablanca. But what happens when Ellie gets over there? So when she leaves Bridgeton, something happens, which I'm not going to tell you what happens because I want you to be able to read this in the story. Something happens and Ellie actually gets on the flight to Casablanca, not in the best situation that her relationship could have perhaps been. It's not the best goodbye, and she's travelling for 6 months. So what's going to happen when she gets into Casablanca? So what I can tell you is that there is a love triangle here at both ends. You know, Ellie is going to meet somebody in Casablanca, and then there is this other element going on back in Bridgeton that involves Jordan. And it's a really super lovely book. So this is the second romance that I am writing, and the first romance small town romance that I have written is LGBTQ+, and it's about two beautiful boys called Bradley and Troy. But there's going to be another vlog on that entirely differently because that book's out with Query. So Meet Me in Casablanca is coming out. It's going to be a summer read, and it will be available during the first few weeks of July. And also I will be doing another little shout out soon because I will be looking for art readers for this book. So if you are interested, then go to my channel page or look at one of the links below where you can reach me on any social media platform, and you can reach out to me by direct message if you want to drop me an email, because I haven't got my form ready yet. I've got to upload my form to my Linktree profile for my art readers. So this is going to be a special super romance book, and it's going to be for people who love authors such as Jill Mansell, Jojo Moyes, Carol Matthews, Sophie Kinsella. Those are just a few off the top of my head that I can think of. You know, if you also like Colin Hoover, or you like, let me see, Lucy Score, that although it hasn't got much spice in this book, so if you like a lot of spice, then you're not going to be interested in this book. It's a nice, clean, closed door romance book. but there is going to be tears in it, there's going to be heartache, and you know, you probably will sob a little bit. And I'm not going to tell you if there's a happy ever after or not, because the intention of this vlog is just to share with you the title of my new book and how excited I am to be writing this. It's such joy to write, and I've got some fantastic characters in there. I mean, Jordan and Ellie are such switched on, fantastic people, and they're really likeable and they're well-rounded, and the character development has come along splendidly. And then we also have, you know, we meet Ellie's family. She has a brother called Harnett, and he's actually got the hots for Carla, who is Ellie's best friend. So there's a little sub-story thing going on there, you know, and he's very shy. Well, he's not shy, but he's really shy around Carla, and Carla has absolutely, you know, she's totally clueless that Harnett actually fancies the pants off her. So there's that other little sub-trope going on in there, it's a little sub-romance. And then we have got some other things that are going on in this book. So it's a really cosy, light-hearted and warm-hearted book. So I'm hoping that you will be interested in my book when it becomes available. And like I said, if you think you'd be interested to be included as an ARC reader for this book and part of my street party, then I will be doing some extra little mini vlogs on that coming up towards the time that I'm going to be ready to be approaching people for this. But you know, if you want to in advance, you can always just communicate with me direct messaging on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. Where else can you find me? I'm on Goodreads, you can find me on Pinterest, you can find me on LinkedIn. Just, you know, click on one of the social media icons in my link in my bio, which I'll also drop down below in the comments. And, you know, get your name in first if you want. I'm looking for about 40 to 50 ARC readers. I think will be a great number to have. So just drop me a little message. And if you've got any comments about this book, or you want to know what other books I've got that are lined up for the rest of the year, then please ask me some questions. I'm always really, I really welcome it when people reach out to me and we can discuss what I'm working on, or even what you're working on, you know, or whatever that you want to discuss. I'm quite happy to interact with you, and I'm always open to questions. So don't be shy, drop me some questions, and let me know that you're out there if you want to be an ARC reader when it's going to be ready for sending out for ARC readers, which will be towards the end of June. Thanks for joining me on my channel today, and before I go, as always, please would you mind subscribing to my channel. I'm looking to grow my channel, and for everybody who has been subscribing over the last few months, because my YouTube channel is pretty new, I just want to thank you ever so much for subscribing to my channel. We've hit over 500 subscribers now, so that's absolutely amazing for me. It's only 3 or 4 months old, my channel, so you know, I'm really happy with that. So again, please don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for joining me today.